My writing is stuck at 6.5 all time. Changed the coaching centers, used different templates, different structures, tried everything but not understanding why my writing is always stuck at 6.5. I have a good English, man. My listening, reading and speaking up above 8, but writing, I think this exam is a scam. Hold on. Before you come to this conclusion, I would request you just watch this video, because I promise you by the end of this video you will have clear clarification on why your scores were stuck at 6.5 in IELTS writing and how to get that to 8 and above, because it's very simple. Make sure you watch the video till the end. Hey everybody, Nakul from Skills IELTS. I really hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm back with it, another video. Today's video is all about why my IELTS writing is stuck at 6.5 and how to get that to 7 and above. I'm going to give you some 10 most important, crucial tips. Just follow them and see the magic that unfolds. Before we actually get into the video, if not subscribed to this channel, click on the subscribe button for the future notifications. And anytime you need online assistance, it's a paid course, one-to-one feedback for your speaking marks, reading, listening, whatever it is, I'll be there, we will be there, our team will be there, guide you in a right way. You can text us in the WhatsApp. Alright, fine guys, so let me just share my screen. 10 writing tips for a band 8. You need to try these tips. Perhaps you may be missing out on this. These 10 tips are purely based on my experience of seeing over 10,000 students in this close to 5 years. Correct? I've come across a lot of students writing different ways of essays. Because of that, their scores are always stuck at 6.5. And once they change that, score comes to 7 easily. 7.5, 8 is also possible. The very first thing is never focus too much on the introduction. Look, first para introduction, I spent 15 minutes. Hey, where do you get time to write body 1 and body 2? Max of 40 minutes you can spare towards your essay writing, and then the task 1 follows after that for 20 minutes, correct? And this 40 minutes, what gives you mark is body 1 and body 2, which is second para and third para. But what people focus on is conclusion, introduction. They're only 20-25 minutes done. In the remaining 20-25 minutes, how do you make sure you write a perfect body 1 and body 2? This is one of the examples where I was completely baffled seeing this. One of my students who joined, and I asked the student to watch the videos that we have in the course, but student said, I have already written an essay, could you please evaluate? I'm getting 6.5. I saw this is introduction, not essay. This is not the full essay. Intro: in the digital era, social media has emerged the dominant force reshaping the way we communicate, connect. The person has a very good writing skill but don't know where to put that writing skill. That person is putting it in the introduction, making use of all of his skills in the intro. Intro, no mark. Intro should be as minimum as possible, not because intro doesn't score. No, it's because you need more time to write your body 1 and body 2. There use this, not here. But I've made many videos as to how to write the introduction. Keep it as simple as possible. Recently I made some videos on templates. Very soon I'll be coming up with more template videos. 3 templates we've already discussed: agree, disagree, advantage, outweigh, disadvantage, problem, solution. You can have a look somewhere. The video is there in the description also. I put there. I've given an introduction, the template. You just have to put 3 words. Within 1.5 minutes you can finish the introduction. If you're making this mistake, stop doing it. Not just this, there are 9 other tips, the important ones that unfolds in just a while. Hold on. Tip number 2, advantages, disadvantages. See, Nakul, my English is good. Advantages means more than one advantage. What I'll write? I'll write 5 advantage, no mark for that. Advantages as a whole, it doesn't mean that you need to write 2-3 advantages. No, writing 3 advantages, 4 advantages is not required. Know that for anything you write, you need to write supporting ideas in 4 or 5 sentences. You write 5 advantages, then 15 sentences you need to write. Not 15, 20, 25 sentences. For one advantage, some supporting idea, example. Second advantage, supporting idea, example. These people don't. They write 5 advantage. Firstly, this is the advantage. Secondly, this is the second advantage. No mark for that. 1 advantage is enough. If you really want, you write 2 if you're not convinced, because advantages is written. But whatever you write, you need to write the supporting ideas. Use my template video, how to write supporting ideas. How you can make use of the template and do it, everything has been clearly mentioned there. You can have a look at that as well. If you're making this mistake, it's time you understand, because you need to change something, otherwise just giving exam will not work. The same scores will repeat, isn't it so? Advantage, disadvantage, don't write 3 to 4 and all. 1 or 2 is enough, but whatever you write, you need to come up with supporting points. Alright, tip number 3, don't have to worry about not repeating a particular word. Some YouTube channel nakul 1 million subscribers is there. That person is popular. No, that person is told never repeat a word. So what I did, what that person was told was correct. What that person told was correct, but how you are seeing it is something completely wrong. So this is what one of the students did. They try not to repeat a particular word, because in IELTS people say don't repeat a word, you write a synonym. Discuss the role of social media in the modern society. If you just write, let's say, introduction, in today's era the role of social media in modern society is very much debated. Will that be a problem or no? Who told you all these things? When is the problem? I'll tell you. This is okay. Do you need 8.5? Do you need 8? Then don't do. I need 7, Nakul. First let me get 7, then don't worry about all these things. You're perhaps putting all of your time and energy and money into a wasted resource. What people end up doing, some person has told, write a synonym. What do I write? I write the synonym of role. In today's era, the functioning of social media, what will write? I'll write path. So they're forced, they're compelled to write something which is completely nonsensical, absurd. Social, somehow the person retained. In a modern society, modern is new, society can be live. I am writing like this, the guy is completely wrong. Now this gives you 0, it doesn't make any sense. So what I am trying to say, if you have that hold on the language, then try writing a synonym. Otherwise don't. You try to write a synonym, you're going to make completely mess out of it. Think about it. What gives you mark is something else. The 4 components: task response, coherence, cohesion, lexical resource, grammar. You are only working on lexical resource. All these are not required, grammar and lexical resource. Normal English is fine. You can copy paste the same word multiple times. It's okay. You will not be penalized for 7. You will be penalized for 8. You need 7, then don't worry. What you need to worry about? Task response, coherence, cohesion. But these 2 are difficult. No. Ooh, difficult ones I don't want to look at. Easy ones you tell me. I will try to change. No, marks will be different in the exams. Marks will not differ. All this don't try to do if you are not confident. Retain the same word, it's okay. Don't put your time into this. Where you need to put your time? Body 1, body 2, where task response and coherence, cohesion. These 2 are important. Very soon we'll come there. Tip number 4, it's all about task response. Task response. Task response. What's your name? My father's name. No, your name. My father's name is your name, boss. My father's name is, which people don't realize. It is so close that people end up not telling their name, people end up telling their father's name. But they don't realize, they think, I am telling my name. That is task response problem, and 99% of the people have problems in this, but they never accept it. Okay, look at this question. This is one of my students' essay. When new towns are planned, it is important to build more parks or public parks or sports facilities than shopping centers. The question is not about advantages of public parks or advantages of sports facilities. When a new town is planned, there should be, if there are 10 public parks, 5 shopping centers are enough. You need to write both. This more is the word that you need to give preference. It's like, do you eat more than your sister? I eat 10 kg of food. That's not the question. Do you eat more than your sister? I eat 10 kg, my sister eat 5 kg, hence I eat more than my sister. That is required. Means you need to talk about both. Community places should be the ones which are availed by all the age groups. Parks and common gym areas are mostly used. All these places are mostly free of cost. Children use parks. Elderly people choose for their fitness. All advantages. Write the advantages of having parks in your society. Perfect. The question is different. Answer is something different. But the person will never accept. He will never realize. I did everything perfect. I just don't understand why this. I got 6.5. Else is a scam. Correct? Those of you who are watching this video can resonate with this, because I got 5.5 in my first attempt. I exactly thought the way you are thinking right now. This is an entirely wrong essay, but person thinks I wrote perfectly. I am not understanding why the scores are less. You need to write why there should be both public park and shopping centers. Both is required. Both are required rather. But why there should be more public parks than shopping centers? That comparison you need to write. If there are more public parks than shopping centers, then people can make use of this efficiently. If there are more shopping centers, what is going to happen? You're going to cut down the trees, global warming, that, this. So hence there should be not a balance, but more public parks than shopping centers. There is a way to solve a particular problem. No. I will only worry about repeating, not repeating a particular word, grammar, that, this. So no, this is what it is. This is art. For every question, this is different. Can you review one of my essays? Will not work. Can you review some 60-70 essays? Then works, because in the exam you get some other question. For that question, task response will be different. So anytime you need an online paid assistance, you can join us. We will guide you in a right way so that you finish the exam in one go. You will not give multiple attempts, take 1-2 years. Think about it. People don't do this. People try to watch and try to just give exam again. Instead of that, you can join an online paid assistance, one-to-one feedback. You understand where you are going wrong. Fix it. Give exam in one go. You will finish it off. Okay. We will move on to the tip number 5. Use templates to improve coherence cohesion. I am not giving a detailed explanation on templates in this video. You can watch 3 videos have been done at this point of time. Today is May 26th. Probably in 1 month I am going to cover the templates for all the videos. The videos are booming. You can have a look at it. Many people who have watched the video are giving their opinion, saying the templates are really helpful. It gets them a flow. Coherence cohesion is all about making use of what connectors, what kind of structure. Should I write advantage here and then disadvantage, or should I write advantages full and then disadvantages on the other hand? Firstly, secondly, this is because what kind of words, how to get that flow. Use templates. Watch my other videos for 3 different question types: agree, disagree, advantage outweigh disadvantage, problem solution essay. For these I have already covered, the rest I will be covering it up soon. So check the video, subscribe to this channel, you will make most of it, and just follow templates. Coherence cohesion, khel khatam, you don't have to worry about it. It will just, take care of everything. Vocabulary it will take care, grammar it will take care, coherence cohesion it will take care. Only task response, you should use your kidney. Use that, you will get 7 and above, even 8 is easily possible. Think about it. Tip number 6, advantage outweigh disadvantage. Nakul, I will write 5 advantages, 1 disadvantage and prove advantage outweigh disadvantage. It is not at all about the number of advantages. It's about the impact the advantages has or the impact disadvantages has, and which one weighs more. Let's say you wrote 5 advantages and all of them are simple advantages. They do not have much effect, and you wrote 1 disadvantage which is very impactful. Now you are going to say in the conclusion, disadvantage outweigh advantage. 1 disadvantage can outweigh 5 advantages. This is the reality. What people do when they get something like this, they write 3-4 advantages, 1 disadvantages, and very simple. In the end they somehow manipulate, saying in conclusion advantages outweigh disadvantages. That's not going to work. That's not the way it works. Give it a thought. These are all the real things that I am talking about today. We will move on to tip number 7. Problem solution essay is the same as causes solution. 100% no. There is a problem. Write the problem because of this. Let's say air pollution. Write a problem because of air pollution. Lung disorder, air pollution, global warming. That's a problem of air pollution. Because of air pollution, these are the consequences. These are the problems. Causes of air pollution, industries, vehicles. These are all the causes. Causes is the root cause. Why the problem is happening. The problem is just the consequence. What is that? It is leading to. That's a problem. Root cause is the cause. Pay more attention when they ask problem and solution. You need to write about problems and solution. When they ask about causes and solution, don't talk about problem, talk about causes. Read the question, understand. Now you have some idea. Be more conscious about what is asked. Accordingly write, because if your task response is messed up, even if you are Shakespeare, have a Shakespeare in English, you will not get 7. That's 100% guaranteed. We'll go to the tip number 8. Always follow structure as below, because well, if you follow the template that I have given, automatically this is followed. The main idea, supporting ideas, some examples, conclusion. The main idea, firstly write a main idea in simple sentence. This is because, write a supporting idea in 1 or 2 sentences, for instance, or to instantiate. Example, don't write in 1 small sentence. Is there a compound sentence or 2 small sentences? In conclusion, therefore, this is with respect to 1 particular idea. If you write 2 ideas, second idea also you should cover these things. This is coherence, cohesion. This is very, very important. That means you wrote a main idea and opened a supporting idea and opened an example and the example and the supporting idea and the main idea with the conclusion. So you end it with the conclusion, and this bundle is one particular main idea. I want to drink apple juice. You go to a market, take apple, come back, chop the apples, put them in a mixer, grind it, add some sugar or whatever, add some milk and drink it. One particular thing. People don't do that. What people do? I go to a market to get the apple, then I see mangoes, I see grapes, I see bananas. Get them also, come here, make a mixed fruit juice. Mixed fruit juice, no marks. Individual fruit gives you mark, pay more attention. Follow the structure, don't mix up things. If you write one main idea about apple, the supporting idea should also talk about apple. Example should also talk about apple. People don't do that. Main idea they write apple, supporting idea they come to mixed fruit. Example they give some other thing. Conclude, they conclude something else. This is the problem. Well, if you are facing this, then what you need is not practice, what you need is feedback. Tip number 9. Most important, most crucial. I tell all my students to do this. In every class I tell this. Read the question. Underline the keywords. When you underline, your subconscious mind automatically knows that your ideas, the ideas that you are going to think about the question will surround these underlined keywords. Because that's the question. There is a question, there are some keywords, whatever the ideas you write, it should reflect those keywords. Otherwise, task response wrong. Look at this question. Same question like I told before. It's important to build, I'm going to underline this, more than shopping centers when new town is developed. New town. Now, your entire essay should talk about whenever a new town is formed, there should be more parks than a shopping center. For this question, you need to think about idea, not simply writing advantages of parks. Give it a thought. When you underline things, you would know more than 10 parks, 5 shopping centers. For this you are writing an answer. For this to get into your mind, underline so your mind automatically knows that whatever the idea that I need to create should revolve around these keywords. Then automatically task response will be perfect. If you don't do this, you will simply write advantages of parks, disadvantages of shopping centers and finish it off. Give it a thought. And tip number 10, the most crucial, never write too much, because the more you write, the more mistakes you make. Very simple truth, isn't it? Don't simply try to write a big one, follow the structure, main idea, supporting idea in 1 or 2 sentences. For example, in 1 or 2 sentences, conclusion, enough. 5 to 6 sentences is 1 second, 1 body, paragraph 1. If possible, 7 is fine. 10 sentence, 12 sentence, itna big, itna lamba, big one, not required. You write more. Most probably you will make mistakes. Well, if you have a good hold on the language, you can write. But yes, considering that, no, Nakul, I don't want to get into trouble. I'm not very confident about my write-up. Then for those people, never write too much. The more you write, more mistakes you make. 5 examples I write. 3 advantages. 1 is enough. If you really want 1 more, otherwise not required. Follow these 10 tips religiously. Trust me, things will happen. Because these are the real things. Did I tell you use these 10 words to get 8? Because it is not going to work. They also know whoever is doing these mistakes, making this video. But yes, they are doing it for a different purpose, making all of you into traps. These are the real things. Work towards it and see why you cannot get 7. Anytime you need online assistance, you can text us in the WhatsApp. We will be there to help you, guide you in the right way. And if not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button, because I don't want you guys to miss out on the important updates, important information, something like this. With this, I'll park it here. This is Nakul from Skills IELTS. Very soon we'll be back. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.